And hello everyone, yes, welcome to another collection video. Yeah, I did promise I'd do this one. So, right, so the system I want to basically go through today is, well, it's my Game Gear collection. Here's the unit itself. So, there we are. Sega Game Gear, released in 1991 in the US and Europe as well. Essentially, basically a portable master system. Well, it's very similar, should I say, in terms of its specifications. Designed to compete with the Game Boy. Unfortunately, didn't quite succeed. Only sold about 11 million units worldwide. Still quite a popular handheld still, and a very good one, shall I say. I used to have one. This is actually not my original Game Gear model, but I used to have one of these as a kid. And regretfully, I sold it. But I got this one a couple of years back, last year, maybe a couple of years beforehand. And it's a really great console. But anyway, purpose of this video is obviously to show off my my complete collection. So yeah, it's plugged in at the moment. In fact, plugged into it at this moment in time, and charging up is the battery pack. Yeah, because I'm actually going away on holiday, and I actually initially planned to take the Game Gear with me. Very cool. Yeah, Game Gear's surface is not in bad shape. There's a few there's a few bits of cracks here and whatnot and things, but apart from that, the unit still works fine. So yeah, it's a little bit beat up, but it's alright. It works. It hasn't got the problems like the capacitor issues that usually crop up. But yeah, it is the battery pack. Gives you supposed to give you up to 8 hours charge. I think currently this gives me about 2 hours. But yeah, it's charging up, ready for tomorrow. But yeah, that's it. Just a bit of extra battery life, and there's the Game Gear. So right, onto the games. I've got quite a few games to get through, so I'll get through these as quickly as I can. Pretty much 99%. I've only actually got one game that's boxed, and I got about 4 games which do come with the manuals. So anyway, right, on to our first game. First off, we have Streets of Rage. Yeah, very good beat 'em up. Like this one a lot. We also have I've got the Chess Master. Yeah, just a game of chess, nothing special, but I got this in a bundle. I actually did once, a couple of weeks ago, did actually leave the Game Gear running to play against like computer versus computer, and yeah, that was a lot of fun. So that's Chess Master. Super Off-Road. This is a game I had as a kid. Really like this one as well, and it's a really great conversion of the coin op, and it's just a great game overall. It's Super Off-Road. What more do you want? Next one here we have Aerial Assault. Little very basic shoot 'em up, but not too bad actually. Pretty good fun. So yeah, Aerial Assault. Next up we have Devilish, which is sort of like a very weird, sort of like a very strange Breakout clone. Very odd, but very nice. Like the cover art there as well. Some kind of demon on it. So that one. Next up is we've got Sega Game Pack 4-in-1. On this box complete is very rare, especially as this one actually came bundled with the Game Gear at some point. Just a collection of little games. There's like a tennis game, there's a football game, there's a driving style game, and there's a puzzle game on it. So nothing special, but yeah, I suppose it's okay. Yeah. Next up we have Winter Olympics. Yeah, sports game, but I quite like Olympic-based sports games. They're usually quite good fun because they're varied. So yeah, but this one I played. I did struggle with a bit of the controls, but apart from that, it's okay. Did actually have Winter Olympics on the Amiga as well, which is really good. Next up, we have a really great puzzle game. Really love this one. It's Clax. Very good, interesting sort of Tetris-style puzzle game. In fact, interesting, this one actually has a picture of the arcade machine on it. Yeah, I didn't actually play Clax for the first time until when I got the Midway Arcade Treasures for the PS2, and Clax was one of the games on it, and it was actually quite a good fun little puzzle game. I used to have the weird sound effects. I think they used to like every time one of your clacks fell off the ball, go whoa, oh, and then if you die and lose and it's game over, it goes ah. Yeah, I used to have the sound effects, and it's a good fun little game. Next up is a game I've not played very much actually, Ninja Gaiden. or Ninja Gaiden, however you want to pronounce it. Obviously quite a well-known game. I think from what I heard, the Game Gear version is not particularly the best. I don't know. I've not really actually played this very much. I can't remember it. I can't remember if it's any good. Okay, right. Next up we have. Right, this is the only. This is the last of the ones which I don't have cases for or anything. I need to get some more cases, but this one, well, this one you can't really get a case for because it's a Codemasters game and it is Micro Machines 2. This is really great fun and a great version, really good version of it as well. It's really great, really great fun. Well, it's Micro Machines. It's a great game. What more do you want? So, and I keep meaning to get the first one actually. Right. Next, I've got a small lot here, which these ones come in like the plastic cases with the manuals, but I don't have the box for them. First up, we have Tails Adventure. If you can see it really close there. This is an American cartridge. This was never actually released in Europe. And I have here, of course, the instruction manual for it. The manuals, the American instruction manuals were black and white anyway, so they're not like photocopies. So there's that one. Right, another American cartridge here. Once again, this one was never released in Europe. Sonic Labyrinth. I remember this one. This was actually quite a slow game. This one, but yeah, there you go, Sonic Labyrinth, and then that's right. They're the American cartridges. I do have one UK release, which comes with the manual. Sonic the Hedgehog Triple Trouble. Essentially, this was the European release of Sonic and Tails 2. Essentially, which the first game, Sonic and Tails, was released over here as Sonic Chaos. So essentially, this is Sonic Chaos 2. So yeah, never had this one back in the day. But I did have a load of Sonic games for the Game Gear. So, right, there's that little lot. Okay, right, so these ones I've got cartridges in cases. Okay, first up we have Defenders of Oasis. This is a JRPG style game. Very good actually. I've sat down and played this for a bit. It's pretty good. It's a pretty good, decent little JRPG. One of the very few JRPGs actually. I think there's very few of them on the Game Gear. So yeah, that's really good fun. Stare down there. Next up is one of the not quite so common games for the Game Gear, but it's a great game. I think I paid about 18 quid for this one though, just for the cartridge. We have Ristar. This is a really great little game, just as good as the Mega Drive one, really. It's a great little platform game, and I keep meaning to sit down and properly play this. It's really good. So yeah, really glad I got this. Yeah, because like I said, it's not very common, so it cost me a bit, but it's a really good game. Next up is NBA Jam, another sports title, but this is NBA Jam. Yeah, this is a really good basketball game, and I do enjoy this one. Yeah. See, there are some sports games I do enjoy. So yeah, NBA Jam is one of them. It's I'm not the massive biggest sports lover, but NBA Jam, really great. Okay, next up we have Sonic the Hedgehog. Of course, every Game Gear owner should have this. It's one of the most common games ever. You see it in every single bundle. And of course, this is a game I had as a kid, and it's not bad. Prefer the Mega Drive one, but apart from that, it's not too bad. Okay, next up we have Columns, puzzle game. Got this one with the Game Gear. It's Columns. What more do you want? Okay, next up is Sonic Chaos, one of the Sonic games I had as a kid, and it's a Sonic game. It's really good fun. Next up is a puzzle game which I can't quite fully understand without the I need to read the instructions for it, but it's Slider. Not really sat down and played it much because the first time I played it, I had sort of like no idea what the hell I was supposed to be doing. So I really do need to sit down and find the instructions for it online or something and give it a proper go. Next up we have Psychic World, which is like some kind of weird like platform game. We go around slaying things and all that things. But yeah, Psychic World. Okay, we have Mortal Kombat 2. This is a really good version of the really good version of the arcade game, and I think the Game Gear copes with it pretty well. Obviously, they had to cut out a few bits, obviously due to technical limitations, but apart from that, it's Mortal Kombat 2. It's good fun. I consider Mortal Kombat 2 to be one of the best Mortal Kombat games. I prefer Street Fighter myself, but there was no Street Fighter on the Game Gear, which is a bit sad. So Mortal Kombat's probably the best you're going to get. Okay, right, Super Monaco Grand Prix. Racing game, of course. I have this on the Master System as well, and yeah, not bad little racing game. Next one we have is an absolute classic. I've actually completed this game. In fact, completed this particular version, but it is Lemmings. Lemmings actually plays quite well on the Game Gear. Actually, you think the sprites would be really, really small and hard to see, but it's not actually. They've sort of done very well with the sprite size ratio and all that. And obviously, some of the levels had to be redesigned. And I think on this version, you'll never get to deal with more than 20 lemmings. So it's a bit easier than some of the other versions. And but this one's got some exclusive levels and stuff and things. So yeah, Lemmings, very good port. Next one is Dynamite Headdy. Love this on the Mega Drive. Not played the Game Gear version very much, but this game was ace on the Mega Drive. Absolutely love it. And yeah, quite happy to have the Game Gear version as well. Okay, next up is this is an American cartridge, but it did get a UK release. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Yeah, this is actually very good. This is actually a decent Power Rangers game. The Power Rangers games have been a bit of a mixed bag. Most of them are pretty poo. The Mighty Morphin Power Rangers on the Mega Drive is not particularly a great game, but this one on the Game Gear is very good. Very good game. Yeah, so I really do like this one, especially as I do like Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Okay, next up we have Smash TV. I had this game when I was a kid, and it's a really good fun little game. Game Gear version's okay. It was actually the first version of Smash TV I played, and I did like it. But then, of course, I played the Super Nintendo version. Right, so that guys, jump cut. My parents had just come home. Right, okay. Okay, next game we have on the list in my pile here is Spider-Man, Return of the Sinister Six. I had this one as a kid. This one's alright, it's not a brilliant game, but it's Spider-Man, so I got it. Next one we got is James Bond 2, Robocod. Quite like this on the Amiga. The Game Gear version is okay. It's actually developed by Tiertex of all people. My only issue with the Game Gear version is basically sometimes you have to take a lot of leaps of faith. Sometimes there's a lot of platforms that appear off screen and all that, which is a bit annoying, but it's Robocod. Next up we have Chuck Rock. Really do like this game. This game is quite good fun, and it's just very good. So the Game Gear version's not bad either. No. Okay, we have Shinobi 2, The Silent Fury. Not that I haven't played this one much, but I know that the Shinobi games on the Game Gear are very good. So there's that one. We have the original Shinobi as well. Once again, very good game. Quite tough actually, but very good. Next up we have the arcade classic, Outrun. This is actually a really good port of the game, and I love Outrun. So yeah, Outrun's a great game. Loved it playing on the old Commodore 64 ages ago. I love playing the arcade version. Mega Drive version is pretty good actually. I actually quite like the Mega Drive one. The Game Gear one is a very, very good port. So there's that one. Next up we have Echo: The Tides of Time. Not really massively into the Echo games. They're quite hard to look. They've got quite a bit of a steep learning curve, but I do like the idea behind them. So yeah, there you go. Echo: The Tides of Time. Next up we have the Lucky Dime Caper, starring Donald Duck. Really tough platform game, this one. Either that or I'm just crap at it. But yeah, it's very tough. Okay, right, next one. This is probably the most expensive Game Gear cartridge the most expensive UK Game Gear cartridge. I've actually got one import game which I actually paid more for this. But I have Power Strike 2. Very rare game, just the cartridge, but yeah, it's quite an uncommon game, but it's a very good one. A bit hard to see on the Game Gear screen though, but it's a pretty cool shoot 'em up, and it's very cool. Right. Okay, then next we have Wonder Boy, the arcade classic. Yeah, very fun version this one. Next up, love this cartoon as a kid. Quest for the Shaving Yak, starring Ren and Stimpy. Yeah, the game itself is not bad actually, but like I said, I love Ren and Stimpy, so I love it regardless. This one I did have as a kid as well, and it's a great game. If you love Ren and Stimpy, this one's it's worth checking out. It's just an average platform game, but it's one I quite enjoyed, just simply because it's Ren and Stimpy. That one. And we have the Lion King. for the Sega Game Gear. This is really the only Disney one I think, or apart from Lucky Dime Caper. But back in the day, this is probably the only Disney game I had. Because I did have this one as a kid, and Lion King is very good. I actually like this one slightly better than the 16-bit versions. Obviously, the 16-bit ones, you have all the talking, you have all the speech and the cutscenes, and it's obviously got a lot of polish to it. But this one just plays a lot better. So very nice to have that one. Next up, we have Desert Strike, an average port. Once again, this one is done by TRTX, but Desert Strike is a really great game. Loves playing it on the Amiga, and of course I got it on the Mega Drive as well. But yeah, Desert Strike. There you go. Next up, we have Sonic 2. Yeah, once again, this was actually the first ever Game Gear game I ever played. This is the one I originally got with my original Game Gear back in the day, and it's Sonic. So really good, fun little game. Next up, we have a Japanese game. This is not the one. This is actually one of 2 Japanese games I got. So I've got this one. I didn't actually pay quite. This one I paid nowhere near as much as for Power Strike 2. So there is one other Japanese game I bought, which was I paid more. But it is here we have Castle of Illusion, Japanese game. So yeah, I keep meaning to pick up the European cartridge of it. I did have the European cartridge, but I gave it away to a friend because I got this one and the European one within the same bundle. And of course, I have actually got a Master System converter to play on the Game Gear, and I had the Master System version. And I think a friend of mine was looking for some Game Gear games, and I recommended Castle of Illusion. So I said, "Tell you what, you can have my European copy of it." So I have the Japanese version. Alright, and the next one we have is WrestleMania Steel Cage. Once again, got this in a bundle. Not a fan of wrestling, unfortunately, so this one's never really been played. So there you go. Next up we have Axe Battler, The Legend of Golden Axe. I love the Golden Axe games. Not fully sat down and played this one. I've heard this one is some people like it, some people don't, but it's worth a try. So, and then the next one is last one. Well, say the last one. There's 2 more. There's this one and one more. We have Space Harrier for the Sega Game Gear. I do like Space Harrier. This port is okay. It's not brilliant, but it's Space Harrier, so I had to get it. Right, and then the last one, I've got a box right down there. This is the second Japanese game I bought. This is the only one I've got that's boxed and complete and in mint condition. And it's a game and it's the most expensive game I paid for. I paid about £30 for this, but it's a game I absolutely love, and I really wanted to get this box mint condition and have the Japanese copy because I love the Japanese artwork. It is Puzzle Bobble. Oh yes, I love Puzzle Bobble and Bust a Move and all that, and of course I love Bubble Bobble as well. So yeah, love this game, guys. And the Game Gear version is a really great port as well. And shockingly enough, this particular version of Puzzle Bobble or Bust a Move didn't really receive a UK release. This was actually released in America as Bust a Move, but I got the Japanese version because, like I said, look at the box art. It's actually got Bubble in it for a start, and it's a great game. It's a great game, and the thing is, you don't really have to understand Japanese to fully appreciate this. There's a few very simple menus and stuff in Japanese, but they're easy to work out, especially if you have played the English version. And it's just it's just a really simple, fun game to play, and it's great. I'm really proud to have this. This one, of course, does have the original instructions, and there's the cartridge itself, all wrapped up as well, and there's the manual. See if you can make all sense of that, all that kanji look. Puzzle Bobble, really proud to have it, and to me it's like, the thing is when I usually, as a rule, when collecting gaming games, I generally not really fussed about getting the boxes for them. I do try and get if I can the plastic cases these comes in, because obviously to give it a bit of extra protection, but boxes, they just take up a bit more room and stuff. So I tend to reserve box games for games that I really want. and this was one game I really did want for the system. So in fact, it's one of the very few like import games I've got for any system really. I have a Sega Genesis game, was it Road Blasters? Yeah, Road Blasters, and I have an American copy of, I think it's Yu-Gi-Oh! Reshift of Destruction for the Game Boy Advance. But apart from that, and of course I've got a Japanese copy of Castle of Illusion as well. But apart from that, this is really the only. Apart from all those, I've only really got those and this one. This is the only one I've got. The only Japanese game I've got boxed and complete, and I love it. So, but yeah, I'm just waffling about this. I really love this. So yeah, I'm looking after it. As you can see, it's still in mint condition. So there you go. Right, and that is not all for my Game Gear collection. I do have one add-on to show you, and of course most of you will probably know what it is anyway, because I did show it in a one video I did earlier on my old channel. It's of course the Game Genie, and I have the instructions for it as well. And in the back here is your little code book, your little book of cheats. Because basically what this is kind of like an action replay cartridge, sort of. Basically you slot it into the Game Gear, and then you stick your game in here, and basically the idea is that you switch the Game Gear on, and you press this little button here, this little green button, and the Game Genie powers up, and it allows you to enter codes. To basically to give you things like more lives, less lives, infinite health. Basically, it gives you cheats by interrupting the program on the game cartridge. So, and it's quite a handy cheat device to have. I really do like this one. And likewise, this is where you can have your books of cheats. So basically, if say for example you were stuck on The Little Mermaids, which I've got the codes here for. Disney's Little Mermaid. If you wanted infinite lives, you put that code there. You see, if you could probably see it, probably not. So yeah, so basically you put your Little Mermaids game in there. Start up your Game Gear. Press the green button, and basically you'd enter the code for your infinite lives, and then you start the game, and you got, hey, you guessed it, infinite lives. So yeah. So yeah, really handy cheat device. I did actually have this back in the day. I actually want to get hold of the Action Replay cartridge, because that one actually has a cheat trainer, so you can actually make up your own codes, which is very cool. And of course, likewise, but saying that, they do actually have instructions on how to find your own cheats on here. But it's basically just like putting random numbers in and just basically seeing what it does. So there you go. And right, so that is my entire Game Gear collection. I better go downstairs get myself a drink now because I'm thirsty. And yeah, I'm sorry if I'm sound like I'm in a bit of a rush or a hurry, but obviously I'm off on holiday tomorrow, so I've obviously been in a rush to pack things away and all that. So right, well, I shall get going. I should be back again soon with another video. Obviously, when I come back from my holes, I'll give you another video. Just basically let you know what my holiday's like, and I'll probably have a box to open as well. So anyway, that's enough of me waffling on. I hope you guys and girls all have a good week, and I shall see you all soon. Bye for now.